It's silver and gold stocks time. Let's get straight into it. Guys, do not place trade based on what you see in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, especially if you don't respect the market. So let's get straight into it. Guys, let's have a quick look at the silver and gold stocks. Now, if you've been following me now for quite some time, and if you haven't, welcome aboard. Get ready for your ship to be rocked. All right. The first thing that I must say, guys, is what's been happening with the silver and gold ETFs, right? I have had a few people say silver and gold stocks are at their lowest they have been since 2016, so therefore we should buy it right now. Never buy something just because it's low, because it can keep going lower and lower and lower. Just look at GE, okay? Now, what's been happening through here on SIL? What are we doing? Basically, nothing. Now, what does this mean through here? This is now what's called just basically time phase, right? It's just resting. The market is resting. Not much is happening. Now, let's go back to that weekly chart and let's see what's been going on with that weekly chart. Now we get a clear, a clear trend in place of what's been happening. What has been happening on this good old SIL weekly chart? High, lower high, lower high, lower high. The sellers are lowering their prices. Respect the market. Don't think you're smarter than the market by trying to pick the bottom, trying to pick the bottom, trying to pick the bottom, or even trying to pick the bottom right now, because now we've actually gone through a big, what we call a big energy phase. Now we've just gone through a refueling phase, and now we're likely to do that once again in the markets. Looking at the SILJ, same sort of thing. Actually, the SILJ is already breaking down to its lowest level right now on a weekly chart. It's already breaking down and out below this level through here. If I bring up my daily chart, look at this here. This silver junior stocks are already going down towards the lows. So don't fight that weekly chart. You may be right, but again, what do we see through here? And I know this is pretty simple. High, lower high, lower high, lower high. Stop trying to pick the bottom, 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 because you're just going to get your ass handed to you. If the sellers are lowering their prices, John, I can't believe you said ass in a financial video. I'm unsubscribing. See ya. I can't believe, so don't try and pick the bottoms, right? Go lower, 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 low. Based on that, guys, do you realize how much money people lose in these markets? So sometimes I have to job people by using language that I actually use it myself sometimes. Like, what the beep are you doing? So let's go and have a look at GDX. What's been GDX? The gold stocks index. Big rally down, a bit of slight move up. But what's that long-term picture once again? What's that weekly chart telling us? Weekly chart telling us is what do we see here? High, lower high, lower high. Don't try and pick the bottom. Don't try and pick the bottom. Don't try and pick the bottom. You may be right for a short term. Then what have we done through here? We've used a lot of energy. Now we're just refueling to use another. We used a lot of energy. Now we're refueling to now get ready for another energy phase or another directional phase. Same for the junior miners. The gold stocks juniors out there. What's been happening once again? High, lower high, lower high. Don't try and pick the bottom. Don't try and pick the bottom. Don't try and pick the bottom, because the market is continuing to lower their prices. The sellers are telling you, doesn't matter. Oh, the market's manipulated. Blah 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 blah. No. The only people who say the market is manipulated are those idiots who don't respect the market. The market is telling you what's been happening. Now we're broken down to now lower low. Now this is likely to be another lower high. And what have we done? We used a nice fueling phase, right? Sorry, a nice energy phase. So we used a lot of energy. Now we're refueling to go for another energy phase. Don't fight the market. Now, it doesn't mean that this is guaranteed. It doesn't mean that these indexes are guaranteed to go lower. And if the indexes start to turn around and start to cause what I call a false breakout, now end of trend type of thing, then you need to flow with that. The better you can read the chart, the better trader you'll be. Before you go, make sure you grab the free Grab the Markets by the Balls training course. In this training course, you're going to learn the top 13 deadly mistakes, the success formula, charting boundaries, the PT method, the ultimate trading system, the blast off trading system, #1 in trading indicator, the $1 Million Trader money management, how successful traders approach the market, and so much more. Get this training course for free right now. Click on the very first link in the description to get this whole complete trading course to give you the edge on your side of trading this market. Do that right now, and I'll see you on the other side.